This is an example of interpreting relevant information from tables, charts, or graphs. So, of course, we are going to kiss it. We're going to keep it super simple. The question says, which type of graph best illustrates the relationship between the number of hours spent studying and test scores? So, we have bar graph, pie chart, scatter plot, and line graph. So, the key to answering these types of questions is understanding what each of these graphs are used to best illustrate. The key is best illustrates because graphs can be used interchangeably to show data, but certain graphs are best used in certain situations. So when I look at bar graphs are best used when we are comparing different quantities of things, right? Pie charts are best used when we are looking at data that has been broken down into percentages. Scatter plots are best used when we're looking at the relationship between two variables, and line graphs are generally used to show how variables change over a period of time. And these are the scenarios where those are best illustrated using these graphs. So if we go back to our scenario, the first thing we want to figure out is what is actually being described, or what is the data trying to describe. So it says which type of graph best illustrates the relationship. So that's going to be a keyword. The relationship between the number of hours spent studying and test scores. So that word relationship, or that phrase relationship between, is going to be our trigger, because the best way to illustrate the relationship between two variables, and what two things are we talking about in this situation? We're talking about the number of hours spent studying and test scores. So we're looking at two variables and we're assessing their relationship. So the best graph in this particular instance is going to be a scatter plot. Okay. And again, this is an example of interpreting relevant information from tables, charts, or graphs.